Hey everybody, Chuck here. Before we get started, I just want to let you know that CRITCon 2025 is live. Once again, we're hosting a game convention in Portland, Oregon this October 24th, 25th, and 26th at the Hilton Doubletree, right off the Max line near downtown. Killscream is back with Killscream 4, a 2-day tournament with 2 golden tickets on the line. It's 2 days this year, October 25th and 26th, with some amazing prize support as usual, and the Kill Team Cascadia Bounty Board for charity, as well as a painting contest to go along with it this year. This year on Friday, we also have Kill Team Doubles. You push 2 boards together and fight with your partner against another team. Deal is shooting across boards, sharing command points with your partner, and battle through 3 rounds against 2 opponents. This year, we have a bunch of other game systems too, including Star Wars Shatterpoint, Star Wars Legion, Horus Heresy 30K, and Marvel Crisis Protocol. If you took some of the hobby classes last year, don't worry. Painting classes return this year, along with Dan Osborne and Useless Wizard from last year. We have former Privateer Press studio painter Matt DiPietro and Portland local Selnar teaching classes Friday through Sunday. We also have discounted rooms available at the Hilton Doubletree. You can find all the info at cascadiatabletop.com or in the show notes. Tickets are on sale now. We hope to see you there this October. Come show Connor your feet.
In the far reaches of Sector Tau Beta Delta lies the once unnoteworthy world of Iota Delta Kappa. However, the Ordo Xenos of the Emperor's Holy Inquisition has had disturbing readings from the planet's tectonic shift. The Imperium's mighty defenders, the Death Watch, are sent to investigate and quickly find the foul Xenonecrons awakening. Battle rages within the tomb world, adding even more corpses to fill its once mighty graves. Soon after, the Order of the Martyred Lady hears reports of a Chaos Warband hoping to defile a lost shrine on the world. This injustice can no longer stand, and more forces are drawn within, for in this dark Imperium, there is only war.
That was intense.
Thank you. Chuck gave me an assignment to write a thematic intro for Toon World, so I just channeled every Star Wars cartoon episode intro that I could remember.
Something Vox Cascadia podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention our podcast. Well, we're like episode 90. They know where we are.
83.
I hope so. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you listening to the Vox Cascadia podcast, the most on-topic Kill Team podcast out there.
I mean, the new leaks that we're going to talk about came out after we recorded last podcast.
That's
so
how it
we can't help it.
They always drop Kill Team shit the day after we record.
Day after, for sure.
I remember earlier this year, we were trying to hit the balanced data slate like multiple times and they just kept pushing it back or whatever. And then we finally recorded and they dropped it the next day. So
yeah, always.
What's up, gentlemen?
Well, just hanging out, looking at terrain that needs to be painted.
Yeah. I need to do some of that too. I got a whole set of Volcus and some Arctarius and things. Is that what you're working on?
I'm working on my Warcry terrain, so it's getting a full repaint. So all of
That's
it
right.
will match.
You had that at the coast, and you were determined to. You retired it after that to get a new fresh coat of paint.
Yep. So it'll be drastically different than it was. So.
Connor, what's on the painting desk for you? I know you're noodling around for some board ideas.
Yeah, just because like a while back, I don't remember what inspired it. I think I posted about it, so I'll have to find it. But I've been thinking up some like 40K, or not even 40K. I guess go work for 40K, but like big scale hammer 30K like heresy boards where I want people fighting over a bridge that'll actually be like a couple feet tall, like even while on top of the desk. So I got to figure out how that would work because I want like a forced perspective thing with a giant tank battle for Legions Imperialis like down at the bottom of the bridge. So today, during a slow period of work, I was just Googling bridge facts.
Wait, you're spending our tax dollars to Google bridge facts?
It's planning related.
Okay. No,
also, I would love to be doing more effective work, but those tax dollars are now being spent to tell me not to work because we can't do any planning.
That's,
government efficiency, baby.
So the Doge thing didn't work?
Believe it or not, Elon Musk, not actually a genius.
I actually heard that Doge has actually cost us more money than it's saved us because of like inefficiencies with it and like laying stuff off. And it's also going to kill a lot of people too. So
yeah, who needs U.S. aid? Like we only helped feed thousands or 9,000, probably millions of people, but fuck it. They're not Americans. Why do we care about them?
Yeah, we need to get the tax break for the rich so they can get in there another yacht. So welcome to the Woke Podcast.
the wokest war. I don't want to claim to be the wokest Warhammer. There's probably some woker people out there, but
I
What
don't
do you think
know. I honestly don't know if
in the
there
kill
is.
in the kill team scene? Definitely not the most woke kill team podcast out there.
We're not afraid to hit the hard hitting topics mildly, and like everybody else talks about like kill team and stuff, and we just talk about movies and how Connor's wasting our money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I actually, what was on my hobby desk, I was at Jenna's this weekend, so I've been picking at a scout squad for like months now, probably 6 to 8 months or something. I've got all the paints I need for it over there, so when I go over there I work on them. I actually brought them back here to the house because I needed to airbrush them on a little bit because I missed some of the when I paint black armor I do like black and then I do like a light gray airbrush over the top, and I realized and then I pick out the edges of the panels and some scratches and stuff, and then I ended up realizing I missed a couple of them. Maybe I built them after I did that, so I've been working on that. I built a Ravener too, and that was actually pretty cool.
nice.
They're pretty sweet sculpts.
Yeah, I was looking at their sprue. It looks pretty good. Planning what I'm going to do for them.
Yeah, how are you gonna? I mean, because Tyler can't build anything straight off the kit, where I can't build anything not off the kit. Tyler, what do you have any idea what you want to do for like Ravener team?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm going to give them like a little bit more of what's his name, Geiger feel. So a little more skull, little more human faces at the end of like some like really brutal things, like weird distended jaws. Make them look like they maybe were humans or resembling humans. Give them some like arms, maybe like that are a little more humany. Just like make them like a little more body horror, and then like real pull out the flesh tones, and really lots of flesh tones, lots of veins, lots of kind of like sticky, gooey stuff. Like I want them to be gross. I want people to like not want to touch them, but like look wet but not be wet puppet feel.
I think you should actually you should make them actually wet. So every time you bring them out, you like spritz them down with a water bottle before you put them on the table. Mm-hmm. So they're actually physically wet.
Yeah, maybe like some like fresh slime. I'll watch some like slime YouTube tutorials.
There you
go. Slime, no borax, no glue.
Speaking of HR Geiger, have either of you guys dove into the new Alien Earth yet?
Not yet.
No, me neither.
I'm so far behind on media.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's because there's so much fucking media. Like everybody's got a podcast these days. Like I'm trying to listen to a book, and haven't even been listening to my favorite Kill Team podcasts. And yeah, it's because everybody's got a fucking podcast or making a show. So yeah, speaking of that, we're gonna after this we're gonna brainstorm our sitcom that we're gonna do in the Kill Team universe.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. We're gonna add that extra piece of media for you guys to watch weekly.
We actually did a video. If you're in our Patreon, you can see the book review we did of what was that? I've blocked it on Elemental Council. I blocked it on my mind. It's scarred me so much I don't even remember what it was.
Well, hopefully you like this book club's book.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. So for all y'all that don't know, we have a thing called Chuck's Book Club, named so because I kept bugging Tyler that we needed a book club. So finally, Tyler just made a channel or Discord called Chuck's Book Club. So we've read a few titles.
As an anarchist organization at its core, if you volunteer to do something, it's on you to do it.
I didn't volunteer. I just had the idea for it.
Yeah, it's volunteered.
Is that what volunteering is? I don't remember.
Yes. That's how it works at this level.
Well, so our last book was Elemental Council. We did a book review of it with actually video during the Vox Cascadia weekend. You can find that on our Patreon. Eventually it'll come out spoiler heavy. So if you haven't read the book and you want to, what's wrong with you? But also there's spoilers for it.
Very, very sober review of it too.
Nick was sober.
Nick was sober, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Indy was sober. I wasn't there. Indy wasn't sober. You kept drugging him all weekend.
That's true. Actually, I did give Indy a ton of drugs that weekend. Yeah. No, I think during that time he was sober. You can actually see him in the video, like being his lovable self the entire time.
His
No,
non-stoned as fuck stealth.
no, not as stoned as fuck self, because he was stoned as fuck for a while actually that weekend.
Yeah.
And like I feel bad dosing him, but also like I also feel bad when he doesn't leave people alone. So it's a damned if I do, drugged him if I don't. That didn't work out.
Other way around.
Drugged if I do, damned if I no.
Yeah, damned if you don't, drugged if you do.
He's just very excitable, you know. He just loves love.
That dog has so much love in him, and yeah, he's the best dog. But sometimes he's just a lot. So book club. We did Horus Rising before. We just did Elemental Council. We've done Day of Ascension. We tried to do
during
Dawnbreaker.
Yeah,
And Zach tried to kill the book club. And now we're doing Flesh and Steel. This is a Warhammer crime novel.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I didn't. Connor just put up Flesh and Steel, and I was like, okay, it's a robot book. And then I downloaded it. I was like, making sure I got the right book. And so yeah, it's a Warhammer crime. I've been interested in listening to those. I know, Tyler, you speak very highly of the Warhammer crime stuff.
Yeah, I like the Warhammer crime stuff. I think it's like really, really good. It's pretty diverse. You know, so this is the second book in the Warhammer crime series. Not that like you need to listen to them in order, but like there's like little tip offs, you know.
Yeah, little connections between the two of them of like characters or like name, because they all take place on the same high world.
Yeah. Yeah, so like they're all happening in the same place. But like Flesh and Steel is incredible. I think it's like by far the best depiction of the Mechanicum or Mechanicus. You know, she just wants to Mechanicus, and I just want to Mechanicum.
You got to say it again and really emphasize the last part.
She just wants to Mechanicus, and I just want to Mechanicum. Anyways,
can you do it one more time and like really draw out the cum?
Yeah. She just wants to Mechanicus, and I just want to Mechanicum.
There
now we have a sound clip of that, and we're definitely never getting sponsored by anyone other than like certain sites.
Yeah, who cares? Like, you know, we're pro sex work on this podcast also, but we can get into that later.
So you were saying Mechanicum, Mechanicus.
Mechanicus, yep. Yeah. I just think it's like the best depiction of like the Mechanicus, because like the AdMech, and especially like the militarized portion of it, is like on the tabletop. It's depicted in a certain way, and like that's what you see most of the time. And this is like a very civilian take on it, and like probably what like 85% of it is really, you know.
Well, yeah, when we get the bolter porn books or whatever, like, isn't there some statistic in the Warhammer universe that they made up that is essentially like 99% of people have never seen a Space Marine?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. It's like the worst day of your life if you ever see a Space Marine.
Well, I'm actually reading a different book. It's not Warhammer related, but it's actually by the guy who wrote Day of Ascension. So Adrian Tchaikovsky is his name. And it's called Children of Time. It's actually one that Nick recommended to me, and it's kind of a wild book. So I'm actually really hooked on it. It's really good, and basically, like, to kind of give you an idea of what it's like. So basically, humans are dying off, so we send a ship out into the universe, and the idea is that we're going to repopulate another planet. This is the first like 20 minutes of the book. We're going to repopulate another planet, and but we're going to take monkeys there, and we're going to put monkeys on the planet, and then we've created this like virus we're going to inject the monkeys with, that's going to make them super smart, and every generation of monkeys is going to get smarter and smarter and smarter, and they're just going to get back to humans. Well, it gets fucked up, and the virus gets put into like spiders. So spiders actually like are the ones that get the super smarts, so they become really smart. It's a really good book though.
I hate everything about what you described, or I liked it up until the spiders part. Terrifying. Don't like it.
I'm not huge on spiders, but yeah.
Cool. I mean, that's a cool idea, but it's terrible.
Do spiders need like power armor and stuff? Like they're already like, you know, they already got exoskeletons, and like I assume they're going to be like bigger and thicker and stronger. Is that covered in the book, Chuck?
A little bit. They do. They adapt to some stuff. So when you have a chance and you want to read it, let me know. I'll let you sign into my Audible and you can listen to it. It's really good.
Sounds good.
And I've gotten, and maybe it's also, this is like I'm in recovery from Elemental Council, so any book would be really good. But so that's what I'm working on right now. But I'm trying to get through that so I
These
get to Flesh and Steel.
Yeah, you
these
better get to Flesh
spiders,
and Steel.
they're part of the Tau Empire. Let's be real.
I mean, this could very realistically be in the Warhammer universe, just based on like how far out they are in the universe and stuff. But it takes place over thousands of years, so it's a really good book though. When you like I said, when you're ready to listen to it, Tyler, and you need something good, let me know. Nick couldn't put it down. I'm really enjoying it too. So it's a super good one though. Speaking of like weird stuff and us never getting sponsored by anyone, Tyler, I had a moment today at the bank where your knowledge of weird fucking bands helped me. Well, I didn't say anything, but a kid walks in and he's got a t-shirt on, and I see the
Generally,
t-shirt and
they
I'm
are
like,
wearing those.
well, this is like I mean, he's under 17 based on the account he had or whatever. And I see his t-shirt and I look at it and I'm like, that's the logo for Anal Cunt.
I mean, it's unmistakable,
Once
Like,
you see it, you never forget it.
You never forget it, for sure.
No, and I would have never in a million years guessed that's what it was except for, fate had its way months ago where you started talking about Anal Cunt. And so I saw this kid walking. I didn't say anything to him about the shirt. One, because like I said, he was a minor, but two, also I was like at the bank at a professional ish like position. But I saw the shirt and I just kept looking at it. I was like, I know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're sneaky. You think you're going to put one over on this old man. I know what that is.
Uh-huh. Like, if you're going to listen to one Anal Cunt album, I would say Picnic of Love is really the one to go for. It's the most listenable.
I might have to now, because again, like I'd never ever heard of this band ever, and some youth came in today with the shirt on, and I recognized it. And I just want I should have really just been like, what's your I should have done the gatekeeping like thing when you see somebody younger than 40.
What's your favorite album?
Yeah. What's your favorite AC album?
Watch them not even know what that is. It's like when someone has like a Red Hot Chili Peppers type shirt, but they just like the design, not realizing it's a band and just think it's some gibberish shit.
Like the Misfits. Like, people think the Misfits is just like a brand.
A cool skull.
A band. Yeah, a cool skull brand. It's like the cool S in 1,000 years.
You mean the Stussy S?
It's the cool S.
Let's be real. Stussy?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Connor. Mm-hmm. So let's talk though about actually the Kill Team. So a few weeks back we got the Tomb Word reveals. We got Death Watch. We got another fucking Necron team for some reason. Woo! We got new pseudo Into the Dark terrain. Everybody very, very excited. But then, like a week or two later, on the internets, on the Reddits, there was this mystery post that looked like we were going to get a Sisters of Battle team and a Raptors team. And much debate happened whether it was real. Zach went off the fucking deep end, going like tinfoil hat, like It's Always Sunny Charlie with the red strings, to break down exactly why everything was real. And there was still just a little bit of like, it's probably real, but just some doubt, because nobody, like Tyler, you're the rumor man, and you had nothing on this one, right?
Nothing. Hadn't heard nothing. I and like, here's the thing: stuff normally leaks pretty sequentially, other than like vague rumors. Okay, so for something like this clear to come out, you assume it's the box after the next. So like, I was skeptical because it was like power armor, like 3 sets of power armor back to back. That's crazy,
And it came out, it was a leaked page in Spanish too, so that makes it even more fake, because Spanish isn't a real language.
Yeah, absolutely. Gara Matilda.
Yeah.
That seems dangerously problematic, especially when we're claiming to be woke, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm woke. I know that Spanish isn't a real language. Okay. It's no. But then last week, the rumors, the hole went deeper, and we got more pages. We got 4 more pages, and it looked even more legit.
Even 5.
I guess Did we get 5?
Yeah, because the Nightbringer.
Oh yeah. So we got so we saw like, and the previous stuff looked like it was formatted like Kill Team, but this legit looked like it was Kill Team. We even got like
Yeah,
somebody
it was
holding a gun to it.
undeniable. Like at this point,
Undeniably Kill Team. Yeah.
it was like this is clearly official. Like it's clear shots of the models, clear shots of new models. You know that need updated, like crazy stuff. You know.
Yeah, before we didn't have models, we had a bit of the almost table of contents essentially
Yeah.
for it that kind of looked legit. But now you have like new models, you have actual kill team lists, you have names of them, like Connor's new favorite operative. Connor, what's your new favorite operative?
I don't know.
Senor del Chaos.
Oh, I didn't even change my name to that.
Yeah, you did.
No, that was Tyler. Remember how we had the whole conversation about Tyler not abusing mod changing powers?
Yeah.
When did we have that conversation?
I hate
I
you.
would never. I'd never do something like that. And like Gara Maldita is like by far the best operative on the team. Like as far as like name.
Garamel Dita sounds like something that I'd have to like ask the waiter what it actually is.
Yeah,
And
it sounds like sounds like a dessert almost, like with caramel, type of like a churro type of design.
I want a churro now.
Sorry,
sounds like or like a cryptid, you know, like just like a random cryptid,
El Chupacabra type shit.
Exactly.
So
you know,
we got more pages of leaks, and then we also got the Nightbringer, a Catan from.
That's crazy.
Looking at as an NPO essentially, and so
and like the whole page of rules for it too, and they were nuts.
Whole page rules, 25 wounds. Like I still haven't got it translated, but it's an NPO, and so finally, Games Workshop had to like cave and come out and say that yes, this was actually real.
Sorry, G-Dub.
Sorry, G-Dub, but thank you, G-Dub. And so now we find out that this isn't even the box after Tomb World. This is the box after the box. This is like box 3 in this season.
Yeah, maybe even 4. We don't know.
Well, they did kind of give us a little like roadmap type thing where it shows like box in the middle. I mean,
but what if that they just put a question mark? So I'm like, it could technically be it. It'd be odd to me if it was suddenly this is the first. Well, I guess no. Beta Decimo was a 3-box season, so never mind. That makes sense.
I would be surprised if they didn't have 4 boxes for this season because it's not like it's year 2 of this edition.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I guess year 2 of last edition had like 5 boxes because you had the 4 Into the Dark boxes and then you had the Ashes of Faith. So
that was a good box.
But yeah, so we have 4 teams on the horizon, and so now we have Adeptus Sororitas and Chaos Space Marines with jump packs.
Finally, proper Sisters of Battle and Power Armor. I'm so excited. I'm not even that huge of a Sisters fan, but like, just yes, it'll be so cool to get other non-Space Marine power
with guns.
Yeah, like proper nuns with guns in their nundums, kind of. Not really.
Nundums.
It's what people call the Walker like Sisters of Battle.
Oh.
It's a Gundam, but a nun, so a nundum.
I've never heard that one actually.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Not really. You're not a 40k player, so it's not like you need to care about the unit. Also, we actually, I guess, got an even second leak, but it was a lot more minor, where it just showed off the back of the box. But thankfully, the Catan is not in the box. At least it seems from the back of it. I imagine it would be on the back of the design if it was. But that's nice, because that means there'll be less people excited to try and snag this box. There's slightly less demand.
So what's the terrain then? I want to know the terrain.
I don't actually know if it's coming with terrain in the box, because when they did the preview, they talked about it seems to come with 2 double-sided boards for that like half Into the Dark, half Volcus mode, which sounds really fucking cool. I'm very excited for that one.
Me too. I'm excited to make people play that competitively.
Yeah, that'll be very neat. But yeah, I'm not sure if this one's, from what I saw, again, it's a very blurry picture, but the back of the box, it didn't look like there was anything other than the 10 sisters, the 5 or the 6 chaos guys, and then those 2 boards. It looked like the smaller size of boxes, kind of like a combat patrol box, rather than the Volcus or Typhon style ones, where it's like the huge rectangle.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many we're actually going to get, because normally we get 10 Marines in a box, right?
Yeah, so
It's going to be 5.
it's gonna be 5, is what I'm thinking. Because again, the back of the box only had 5, and then the Chaos Lord is literally the new Chaos Lord with jump pack, kind of like how the Battle Clade came with the whatever dataless / whatever techno archaeologist model.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like because the Raptors are currently a 5-man kit, they're keeping that. Though I'm imagining it's gonna come with a bunch of extra sprue, because the Raptors currently comes with, like, you can build them as Raptors or Warp Talents, so you end up with a bunch of spare arms. And then it looks like that weird mutated guy isn't gonna be the only pose for that body, if that makes sense. Like, he's gonna have different arms and legs.
Yeah, he definitely shares it with another one of the models.
Yeah.
There.
Plus, I would just be shocked if they made every Raptor squad have that.
Doesn't that mean that they have to include 2 sprues of it? Like,
maybe,
not gonna...
but I imagine they'd show 10 Marines on the back then.
Who knows?
I don't know. I think we're going to kind of get fucked, and it's only going to give you 5 Marine bodies. Bright side, we got Assault 2 Mark Marines for Horus Heresy coming out, and I like those guys a ton, so I'll have them to work with. You'll still
Connor,
pick
this fits right into your counts as Nemesis Claw.
Yeah, I'm just going to end up with an Iron Warriors army proxying every fucking Marine team possible at this point.
So they show us from the rules leak, they show us that it's going to be a 6-man team.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 1 Senor del Chaos, and then 5 Agentes, I assume. You've got looks like a champion, the Garlo Maldita. I guess I could actually look at the English versions.
Yeah, we know it. There's a guy with a big axe. There's the mutant guy.
Gar Maldita. Like, let's keep the name correct here.
There's a gunner guy.
I'm sticking with Senor del Chaos.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think the internet has coined it Senor del Chaos.
Senor Chaos is this wonderful.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then we have, like, there's no way a Space Marine with a Melta and a jump pack is going to be a problem in the game, right, guys?
Maybe it's limited.
What do you mean a limited Melta?
Yeah, they're limited in Necromunda. Maybe they introduce ammo checks to this guy.
Yeah, if it was a combi Melta, I could see that. But
I was excited. I thought it was going to be a new gun because it was called the Fusion, and because it didn't have the, like, characteristic brass barrel. So I was like, ooh, a fusion rifle. I wonder what that is. And then someone pointed out, no, that's just probably what Melta translates to in Spanish, because Melta is just a fake word as it is. And I was like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I think also, I think it more, since they have the bronze trim anyways, or the brass trim, I think they maybe just painted it up that way.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. But, like, to me, like, a Melta always has the brass trim, you know? Or not even trim, but the brass barrel.
That's a weird specification. Like, weird.
I don't know.
I agree with Connor, actually.
Like, I think every time you see it on a box, it's always got the brass one. So it's just kind of like in my head, brass barrel is a Melta.
Interesting. I didn't know about this, like, game stereotype.
No, I agree with Connor, actually. All my Meltas are brass too. So
the only one I can think of that might not be is the new Emperor's Children kit, but I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah, maybe not. But no, so they show though on the webpage, they show us 9 different guys.
Yeah.
So we know that you can take. So I'm wondering if it's still going to be like, if it's going to be 1 sprue with 5 dudes and then the Senor del Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's gonna make us buy another box, because actually, if you look at the leak, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's
6, 7,
11 or 18 total bodies. I think 15 total options if you exclude the Senor del Chaos.
Yeah.
So that could suck. Like, some of those are just, different guns, so you can always magnetize the arms or however it is for, like, the gunner guy. But some of those seem like pretty different, like 8 specific agents using the same body. So that could suck. I hope it gives you more than just 5 bodies, but I'm not going to count on it.
Yeah, based on that kind of the back of the box leak we saw, it looked like you were getting like 6 Marines and you were getting 9 sisters.
Or 10 sisters.
I think, was it?
It was 10 sisters, but you can only bring 9.
You can only bring 9. Okay. Are you sure it was 10?
100%. I'm looking at the photo now.
Can you count?
1, 2. Yes.
Okay.
This Chaos Lord is stupid too. He just looks like he's, like, floating down with his like kitty
Listen,
cat paws.
it was either
He does look kind of funny,
they
actually.
have not
Like
been
he's like,
good.
hey guys,
They have not been
we're
very
coming
good
for some hugs.
with their new jump pack poses. They keep giving them those tactical rocks, which aren't terrible. They're arguably better than the flying stands that broke for everyone.
This guy's actually got tactical smoke, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
He's not even on a tactical rock. He's got
Lord.
tactical smoke.
Oh yeah, huh?
The old jump pack lord didn't have that. Like, just let the jump pack lord be on the ground.
Again,
Yeah.
Assault 2 Marines, baby. They all just look like they're sprinting. It looks way better than standing like in a tech deck skateboard pose.
Yeah, the Chaos Lord does look like he's just like, rawr.
Yeah. Come here, guys.
Was that
Let me give
you
a
that
hug.
pointed out the like beans of a cat on his hands? Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, how can you ignore it? It's like his little paws. He's gonna scratch you.
Yeah, Senor del Chaos isn't getting no respect here.
Hmm.
So
Also,
what do we
yeah,
think?
Emperor's Children also have a silver-barreled Melta-gun.
It's 2025, Connor. Silver barrel Meltas are in.
I guess so.
Give it the
Yeah,
times, you
old
guys.
Legionaries, they're still brass or like brassy trimmed. Sisters are extremely brass. Same with the standard Space Marines. Interesting. New meta, silver.
Nope, I'm all brass for life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was just something I noticed. It's brass in Space Marine 2, and that's our most canon source, baby.
There you go. So what do we think? So six man team.
Yep.
What do we think it's going to play like?
Probably like imagine a 6-man team of Phobos Reavers, but even faster.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But with 14 health still.
Like annoying, and they're going to be more annoying. They're going to do more than Reavers did, and they're going to be like awful in melee. Like, I think they're going to fuck people up. Obviously, you know.
When you said awful, I thought you meant like bad in melee. Yeah, I mean, we're obviously they're going to have like
everyone else.
They're going to be able to add 1 inch to their charge, probably at least, right?
We know they can pick someone up. We don't know how, but that sounds cool. Probably a 5-5 play. I hope they have some sort of like Goomba stomp style thing where if you like drop down on top of someone with a charge, you do extra damage.
Oh, they're for sure going to have like some damage on the charge or stun on the charge, maybe, or something.
Yeah, like I want to be able to literally jump off the 3rd story of Volcus and just like tap or land someone on the head and get like a bonus for that.
Yeah. You know, like the Shrieker is going to like minus to people's APL, like
probably the equivalent of an icon bearer, where instead of him counting as 1 higher, he makes other people count as 1 less APL for objective
like
control.
That. Yeah, you know, like the champion's just gonna be like your normal like badass guy, plasma pistol, power sword. He's gonna do work. Hunt master, he's gonna hunt people. So like that's gonna be like the not the butcher. It's gonna be more like a Shrive Talon, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I bet it's gonna pull out like all of the. And then we have the butcher character. We have the anointed. We have the 2 different types of warriors.
Curse Claw is going to be that anointed.
Yeah. Yep. And we have the bolt pistol, which is the bolter in this situation, and then the lightning claws, which will be the chainsword bolt pistol version, and then we have the Chaos Lord.
I feel like the
champion
Senor del Chaos and the Warp Talon seem like they have a little bit of overlap too, because they both got the lightning claws.
Yeah,
there's also different options for the Chaos Lord. So,
oh really? Yeah. What else? Yeah. What else they got?
You could bring like a power sword and a plasma, I think.
Yeah, or like a
Pistola Bolta, Pistola de Plasma, Gara Relampago,
probably
Puno,
relic weapon.
Puno de Energia, Arma de Energia.
Instead of offending the handful of Spanish speakers that we have in our audience, maybe we could just look up his current rules.
Fist.
Yeah,
it is what it is. There's a couple different build options. So and lightning claw, maybe.
Garrus Relampago Relica.
Relic Power Fist.
No. Actually, I mean that kit's out right now. We can see what comes in the kit, right?
That's what I was reading, buddy.
No. I want to read from the Spanish though.
Okay.
Which I'm trying to like expand our horizons. Okay.
Yeah. This is after Duolingo went out. Like we're trying to educate our listeners. Like you know,
Yes,
Like
because
we're
we are known
here.
for our educated
Yeah,
purposes.
we can mark educational under the hashtags for this episode and hashtag Spanish also.
I'm gonna
And
add that
hashtag
one.
span away.
Hashtag Espanol.
I mean, we already have hashtag foot fetish.
Yeah, I mean,
Hmm?
I wonder if anyone's like come from the foot fetish tag.
I'm sure a couple people have come from foot
Wait,
fetishes.
when you say come from the
I think he means, like,
you mean like
visit-
into the podcast, or like just like or
Yeah.
actually like ejaculated?
Yes.
I think he meant like they click on the podcast because of the foot fetish,
Um,
but I don't know if he specifically meant to use the word "come" like that.
I mean, you know, with me, you know,
I don't ever come on accident.
Look at this guy.
So there they are, jerking their thing or whatever, plummeting to their death, and the plane just rights itself, and everyone just puts away his or her thing, and no one speaks of it
Get
again.
this reference now.
Hey,
Well, did he come? Jesus Christ, you pervert!
there's some things you don't talk about in public. Classic movie.
Classic movie. I mean, I don't know if I'd go so far. I enjoyed it. I think it's a classic to you. I don't think most people will call it that, but most people aren't great.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, you got to remember it came out in like 95, and like I graduated in 97, so like yeah.
God, you're old.
Not real fucking old, dude.
Yeah, hey, at least bright side, you get to play Dawn of War again. It has been a good week for just like reveals for us.
Spoiler alert.
We got Dawn of War 4.
AdMech looked cool. I literally sent Chuck and Nick a thing of me being excited because we had an AdMech guy just kicking ass, and I was like, yeah.
The next time you send me a dick pic, I'm blocking you.
That wasn't that. I would never send that.
Oh, it did look a little big.
I sent you a photo of my cogitator. Please respond.
Dawn of War. I played Dawn of War for 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
I have gotten hours in over the last since it's re-released Dawn of War, the original trilogy there, or at least the like first with all the DLC and expansions. So I've been playing through as Tau to celebrate our reading of Elemental Council.
Yeah, I think I got Dawn of War 2, maybe 3 with my video card in like 2016.
What made 3 so bad?
That'd be 3. It was just not good. The whole thing was bad. Like everything about it was bad.
Yeah, but why?
Like what? Like it didn't play right. Like it lost like all of the flair. It was like oversimplified, but like not in a good way. It didn't run good. Didn't look good. It like just like felt.
It's not what you were expecting, and so it was just a bad.
It's not like Dawn of War, like the first one and all the expansions are great. The Dawn of War 2 and all of its expansions are great. Dawn of War 3 fucking sucks. It's like a bad story, and like you hate the Blood Ravens in it, and like the gameplay sucks, and it like jumps around, and it just like doesn't feel good. You know, it's like it feels like it tried to be a MOBA, but also an RTS, and it failed at both of them.
Yeah, that sounds not too fun.
I did see that Dawn of War 4 trailer today, and actually, you know what? A trailer I saw that I'm super excited about, because Gamescom is going on right now.
Lego Batman 2.
Fuck yes, Lego Batman. It looks so good.
I love it.
It looks like
Go ahead.
all the movies and all the games together.
Yeah. Sadly, some sad Batman news. The guy that was supposed to cinematography, or the director of cinematography, I don't remember the term right now, but that was supposed to do it for the Batman 2 is instead doing it for the Beatles movies. God damn it. That sucks.
There's Beatles movies?
Yeah, they're making fucking 4 like biopics about the Beatles as if anyone gives a shit. Like obviously they're an important band and all that.
Too many people.
But yeah,
like, Tyler, what do you think of the Beatles?
I think the people should let the Beatles fucking die.
Like come on, man.
Oh my god, I'm so over it. Like, yeah, they're good. Like, fine, the Beatles are good, but like, do we have to keep hearing? Like, do people have to keep like on about the Beatles and the Rolling Stones? They need to stop fucking touring, stop playing music, like, you know, and like there needs to be like 30 years after the album's released, it can be in like. That's how long it can be played on the radio or in stores and stuff like that, unless it's like a classic hits station. Like you got to get into old and 80s, all of that for like radio. But like past that, needs stop primary radio play and stop playing the public. You've had your moment. Shut up. Let other people be the sound of the moment.
I'm just interested to see who the Beatles is for, because I imagine like most of the people like, you know, like where the Beatles were the shit for them, right? Like they're pretty goddamn old. Are they even going to see movies at this point?
No.
And like I know people still like the Beatles. There's a couple songs of theirs I don't specifically mind, but I'm like, what the fuck? Batman with Robert Pattinson was like one of the best movies, like best superhero movies ever, and it was such a good noir story. Don't take him away. I wanted this sequel to be snowy, just like how Matt Reeves did the wet Planet of the Apes and then the snowy Planet of the Apes. We had the wet Batman, now we needed the snowy Batman, and now the director's cinematography that made the first one so iconic and how it looked isn't there. So wham, little angry baby man.
We had the snowy Batman, and it had Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
I know he was coming back for it. Actually, that's not true.
Or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was the other snowy. That was like snowy part of Batman.
I know, but I mean snowy in the sense of like Matt Reeves he's had two movies now that started with the first one he did being very wet and rainy, and now I want him to continue that precedent.
Tyler, I will say that if I've gotten anything out of this podcast, out of 83 episodes of this podcast, it's now I know the things to say to just trigger each of you. Like as soon as somebody brought up Beatles, and I could say, Tyler, what do you think of the Beatles? And then I got like 5 minutes of content because you're just going to go off on it.
What are my trigger phrases besides like "and back bad"?
The Halo show.
Oh God, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Let's see, the Halo show.
Hey, Fallout show looks pretty cool.
I never finished season 1.
It's pretty good. Yeah, season 1 was good.
I could also trigger Connor by saying I still haven't finished Andor season 2 yet.
God damn it, Chuck.
See.
What's Andor?
Tyler, I've given up hope for you. You're so far behind. Chuck started it though, and that's what pisses me off more.
Tyler's just all about Tyler's basically like he's just an Andor hipster. It's basically like he doesn't want to watch it because everybody likes it.
No, I mean like I want to watch Andor. I just like haven't.
Tyler has a valid excuse if he watches stuff. He's not like a guy like I am where I just fucking watch it all the time. But he watches it with his partner because, you know, that's a fair, respectable thing to do. I just give up on waiting for Sierra because she's terrible at watching shows.
Speaking of watching things with your partner, I'm on vacation in like 24 hours. And
again?
Yeah. The new season of Love is Blind UK has come out. Tyler, are you going to dig into that one?
Oh no. So like currently we're on Supernatural. We're on King of the Hill. So like my partner she's like, oh yeah, I know King of the Hill. She didn't know King of the Hill. So like we can't watch the remake without like watching the original because she has no context for any of the characters and their growth, you know. So we're rewatching the original King of the Hill, and then she's watching Hunting Wives, I think, which will take up any of the other times which we're not eating, which is the only time I'm allowed to put on show, basically.
I saw on Reddit today that King of the Hill is basically the White Boondocks.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I also have another show for you, speaking of King of the Hill, that was popping up on my Hulu as number like 2, Chuck, I think you might like.
Is it Mob Psycho 100?
No, it's called Are You My First? And then the description is, in this groundbreaking new dating show experiment, the largest, hottest group of virgins ever assembled search for intimacy, love, and maybe their first in a tropical paradise designed just for them. For the first time, they're free to explore their connections without judgment, allowing these sexy young singles to embark on a heated, yet heartfelt, journey packed with romantic dates, revealing challenges, and new love interests eager to find the one. Who will be that special someone, and who will go home hot, bothered, and heartbroken. Starring Caitlin Bristow and Colin Underwood.
I love that you have first, like, you've associated this with Chuck.
Chuck watches, like those shitty dating shows, so I saw this, I was like, Chuck would love this.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is definitely a Chuck show, if I've ever heard of a Chuck show.
I mean, honestly, I'm very interested, although I'm very skeptical too, because the fact that they haven't got laid yet doesn't make me
Yeah,
think that
all
like
these people.
being in front of a fucking camera is going to help out with that.
Also, I looked like just at like I watched the trailer on Hulu. All these people are way too hot to somehow be virgins. I'm sorry. I'm believing stereotypes here. If you're this hot, you got laid in high school or you grew up really religious, and none of these people strike me as like really religious.
Maybe they just were really good at Halo.
I mean, maybe, but like I wasn't that hot. Like I was cute, but I wasn't hot enough. Like as
Bro, you had a 6-pack.
not anymore.
Yeah, you had a 6-pack though. I've never had a 6-pack. I mean, I had a 6-pack the other night. I'm like 3 out of 4, 3 out of 6 right now. But you had a 6-pack, right, Indy?
Oh, thanks, Indy. I appreciate it. That's a good boost of confidence.
All right. Speaking of hot chicks,
no, that's white.
Actually, real quick, Connor, have you watched any of this show yet?
No, I haven't. I was gonna see if Sierra wanted to watch it because this seems like the trash that we would definitely watch together instead of like all the other shows I need her to watch.
Have you seen Hot Chicks, Connor?
I've seen White Chicks.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was like, wait, what's Hot Chicks?
No, have either of you watched F-Boy Island?
No, but I've heard of it.
It's so fucking good.
Have you watched MILF Island or whatever it was called?
No, I'm not doing mom jokes anymore, dude. Don't set me up like that.
MILF Island, or was F-Boy Island MILF Island?
It wasn't F-Boy Island and MILF Island are two very different things.
We're too deep in the islands right now.
Yeah, Irimon. That island life. So, anyways, speaking of hot chicks, the Celestine Insidiants are outfitted with some of the finest anti-psyker war gear available to the Adeptus Sororitas, including Condemner bolt pistols that fire anointed silver stakes and heavy maces filled with null field generators. Their elaborate power armor is decorated with spiritual talismans, wrought iron crowns, which focus their faith into impregnable shield against witchery. I didn't know witchery was a word, but so yeah, we talked a little bit about this though. Like,
they look sick.
Power armor sisters are in Kill Team.
Mm-hmm.
Thank the Emperor. Yeah, they've got some really cool models. They've got the Superior looks like she's got an Inferno pistol, so handheld meltagun basically, right? The Condemner bolt pistols are sweet. It's a bolt pistol with a crossbow on it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, like we saw that with the Novitiates.
Still awesome though.
You've got the Mortis Sanctus, which looks like kind of like the
giant power weapon, probably melee specialist.
Yeah, she looks like she just really reminds me of that one
Primaris Champion.
Yeah, Primaris Champion.
I knew exactly where you're going because I also thought that. That's a really cool model. It's a shame.
I got one. She looks like the model from Curse City. Like that one.
Yes, that's what it was. That's the one that really
the same fucking model.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the girl with she's got the fur on her back. She's got plate armor and she's holding a sword exactly like that.
Like the Blackstone Fortress, but like Age of Sigmar.
Yes.
Curse City miniature.
Blackstone Sigmar.
Black Sigmar. Yep. Wait, that's on Sanders.
Sigmar was black.
Was he? I don't know who Sigmar was. Oh, it does look like that lady. You're right.
Same sculpt.
You've got the Abjurer, who has got a
big ass shield.
Big ass shield. She's also got a chandelier on her back. You got cremators who have flamers, so more blaze tokens. And then
those are warriors probably, and then like the other warriors are warriors also.
Yeah. So you got one with the Absolver bolt pistols or whatever they are. So yeah. Do we think is this going to be like? Are we going to see faith? I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see faith points again, maybe too, based on the.
I could see it, or maybe since they're Celestians, or I said that wrong, but whatever. Their whole thing is like being even, like they're the elite of the sisters. So I'm thinking maybe like instead of faith points, it might be something where like, or rather than the current way of generating them, like maybe it's all about crits. They're a very crit focused team, more so than like we've seen before, like lots of lethal 5, especially with the Condemner stake profile, which I think already has lethal 5, but also just like every time you get a crit, you score a faith point, kind of like Rekka's almost.
Hopefully they get them indoors at least.
Yeah, I mean they're humans, so probably.
Maybe they will just like you'll roll before the game like a set number of dice. and like they can just like swap out their dice in the game.
Well, if you creep on the token sheet though,
Scrolling down.
the token sheet has, if you look at the second row on the right side, there's like tokens that have like 1, 3, and 5 marked on them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also the style of tokens that actually like you put on the model too. It's not tokens that you like Rekka points where they're like circular tokens you just put off to the side. They're the kind that you like attach to the base of it. So I'm wondering, it's got to be some sort of, I think you've got to the left of those, you got the denuncers or whatever, maybe and then you've got those weird tokens, and you got some weird eye tokens.
Probably like actually, yeah, huh.
And then they either have like the coolest like +1 APL tokens or something else that
I'm assuming that might be like the Warp Talon guys.
No, if you look,
are those the blue ones down there?
Yeah, the blue. I think the blue ones are gonna be the Warp Talons.
A lot less tokens. Interesting.
They do actually. But if you look at the red, so like the fourth row from the top on the right side, you see the red like +1, and it's got a little triangle on it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what those are actually gonna be for.
Faith.
Maybe.
Like they don't have a comm, but they're still like likely a 2 APL team. Maybe if you get enough faith points, they just become like permanently boosted, kind of like Mandrakes.
Yeah.
Or like if they have enough faith, then you can just once per game. I don't know.
They look awesome though. Yeah. I think both of these teams look amazing.
Right.
I think so far of the 4 teams we've seen for this season, like I'm not really interested in the Necrons.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not a Necron guy, are you?
I'm not a Necron guy. No. Well, Orb is sweet.
I like how we're just assuming Necrons are orb guys now because of the artwork.
Of course they are. Ponder their orbs.
Yeah, I mean they got to be.
So you're more excited about the Death Watch then?
Yeah, I'm excited. Actually, I'm excited about Death Watch. I'm excited about the Sisters. I'm excited about the Raptors. I should probably just sell off my half of the Necrons. Well, but I also have a problem with the plastic addiction. So
yeah, and you got more plastic you got to pick up anyways soon.
Yeah, like you'll use them for a project or you'll paint them one day, Chuck. What if somebody wants to play them in some one-off situation? Come on, that's true. Steal it green,
I mean, I have a pretty good scheme from Zorpazorp actually, from when he did from the Indomitus box. I stole his scheme, so I've got a pretty quick Necron scheme.
Well, they're Necrons. I think they're always quick.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to do like non-metallic metal, they'd be really slow. But
yeah, I'm not an asshole to myself though. I'm an asshole myself in other ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But no, that's not the plastic I was talking about either.
What plastic? What are you talking about? Oh, you want Horus Heresy?
Yeah, you got to buy one of those.
Buy one of what? I told you I already have the.
Or you got to make your Angels, or not Angels of Death, Age of Darkness box.
Yes, that's what. So for those who don't know, Tyler's like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Connor loves 30K, and
it's the best era.
He's trying to get Nick and I to play 30K, and I have an Age of Darkness box that I actually won from like. You guys ever see those Instagram things where it's like repost this, like, and
it never fucking works except for you, who's won it like 5 times. What the fuck?
I've won multiples of those. Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's wild.
Yeah. Ever since Chuck told me that, I've been entering them left and right. Haven't won one like a single time. I've probably entered over 100 times. I'm like, this is bullshit, man.
Yeah. So I won an Age of Darkness box. I won the one of the starter painting kits and a couple models too. Oh, was it is it Jane Czar? Is that the elf bitch?
What?
Yeah. That's her name. Jane Czar.
The Howling Banshee elf bitch. I won one of those with some paint. Yeah, I've won a couple different things. Nick won a freaking 3D printer.
I didn't know that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Does he even use it? I've never heard Nick mention having one.
I think he sold it. Actually, Nick and I co-parent a 3D printer. It lives with me, and he comes down and just visits it every once in a while because we went halves on it, and it lives in my house.
But
that's so romantic.
The most I've ever won is a vape pen. Like nothing.
That's the most cool. Tyler prize to win of all time.
like 2000, like I want to say like 14 too. So back in the day, like
That's so
OG,
great.
OG. You know,
I didn't even know
like
they had vape pens back then.
like I'm a hipster at my core.
Tyler, did you ever dress like the stereotypical Portland hipster with like the shitty mustache and the big black rim glasses?
I mean, like I had glasses. I'll have glasses again. I need them. But like, never a little mustache. I had a beard around 2006, 2007, and I've had it ever since. But like, yeah, really it was the beard that was the look up here in Portland. Beard and slouchy beanie. Some like metal
Teeny
band
weeny beanie.
shirt.
At
Yeah,
Slouchy beanie or teeny weeny beanie?
your slam
either
poetry
one,
night.
either one. No, and then it was like doom metal shows and like IPAs.
That should
That was that
be.
was that was the real scene. If you know, you know.
I don't know. I was too young, but
Yeah,
that should be one of
yeah.
our tournament punishments. You have to go and perform at a slam poetry night.
I never did slam poetry.
Well, one of us is gonna have to now.
Oh no, this is you're wishing bad things upon yourself, Connor.
I got myself in a warhammer. I can't do much worse than that.
Slam poetry.
That's,
I mean, yeah, I think having to perform in front of a crowd is.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
the point. It's supposed to be a punishment, and that would also be good
Slam
content.
poetry.
Speaking of that, we're actually behind on our punishments. We need to do the icing, and Tyler, you and I got to figure out sometime in September. We got to figure out the hot wings challenge.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe
I
do
think
that
we're
at
just gonna have
CRITCon
to.
while you're running the tournament.
No, I don't want to
that's
shit
not
myself in front of a bunch of
awful
people.
idea.
That'd be hilarious, though, Chuck. Think of the content. We'd get so
Great,
many views.
How about this? Tyler and I do the hot wings, and we will do the icing while you're there too.
I can do that after.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not
Nope.
gonna win a golden ticket. Fuck it, let's do it.
I mean, you're not gonna be able to stand up after like 2 or 3 of them.
Wait, I thought I only had to drink one.
No, you have to do a whole 6-pack.
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
Yes. So back to Kill Team. You talked a little bit about it too. We've got the new kind of like mission where you can play double board, where you can like warp down through it. I think that's going to be kind of cool. Like they're actually putting since it was I think it'll make it feel actually like a Tomb World rather than just like Necron skinned into the dark.
Yeah, I can't wait to cut holes into my Volcus board and stack it on top of a Tomb World board.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to play though. I guess you're gonna be able to just jump down through the holes. Probably just play 2 boards side by side and jump down through the holes. Maybe an interesting doubles format though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, so we got 2 of the 3 boxes. Well, two out of 2 of the 3 at least we know of boxes for this upcoming season. What do we think is going to be box number 2? So this is box number 3. We got box number 1 is Tomb World. Connor, you got any ideas?
Dark Mech, please, for the love of God, give me some Xenorite Dark Mech. It would be so wonderful. We had we had the Krieg with the launch of this previous edition, and then like a couple years later, like 2 years later, we got the Krieg as a full plastic range. That was wonderful. That was great. Everyone was really excited. That was fantastic. Then we got with the start of season 2, we got Kroot. That was really cool. I was super excited by that because like Kroot were always really neat to me, but they had older ship models that were like not very good. So, and then Kroot got their full first ever real range. We didn't really get anything like that season 3. Like arguably, kind of Eldar refresh came into that. We'll probably get something with year 4 that's gonna get a refresh. Maybe I don't know. I can't.
It's really, really questionable. Like, what are we gonna get? I think the Dark Eldar are a good candidate.
Dark Eldar wouldn't be a bad one.
Yeah, are we gonna see witches get updated?
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I'm thinking right. Like, if we can get something that's supposed to represent like a relaunch for a faction, where it seems like Kill Team they kind of do like teasers or where they're kind of testing out the model reception. This seems like a natural spark. Dark Mech kind of have been getting more and more teased with like the whole information on Vashdor. A lot of short stories recently came out dealing with Vashdor and Dark Mech in general. They finally technically got their first model releases in Legions Imperialis like last year. So we're probably going to see them in Horus Heresy as well. So maybe we'll get them in 40k and by extension Kill Team. I would love to see that. I mean, I can proxy him.
I mean, like that's like a definite option. I think we need something elf based. Like that's really what I'm
I
feeling.
thought you just like mumbled for a second. We need something else.
Elf based.
I thought you were saying like
Like
something else, but you just fucked up.
no. I think elves are like one of the things that's going to be in the box, and then like maybe like an imperial human faction in that middle box. Like versus the elves. I don't think like I think Dark Mech is coming at some point,
Mm-hmm.
or like Vashdor or something, but I don't know if it's now. Otherwise, like demons and maybe Grey Knights, but like that's really like far fetched. I feel like
Especially, it'd feel odd if they gave us 3 back-to-back
four
boxes
four
with
power armored, yeah,
or what was the
4 teams with 3 boxes, 4 teams.
what would be the 4th team?
It'd be the Death Watch, Grey Knights, and then Sisters and
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's just power armor.
yeah.
But yeah, I guess this does not count for that too. I guess the dwarves do, but no one fucking cares about them. Minus you, Sean. But yeah. I mean, like, it would be weird to get 3 boxes back to back with Space Marines, and then also another Space Marine team through the Dark Angels one.
You know, one rumor that I saw was that we're gonna have we got 3 boxes and we got 3 kind of inquisitorial adjacent teams, Inquisition adjacent teams. So we're gonna have like Hereticus, Malleus, and Xenos. So Xenos is gonna be the Death Watch.
Yeah.
And then what would Hereticus would be probably the Sisters?
Yeah, because Sisters technically are the militant arm of the Ordo Hereticus.
So then maybe an army to go with Malleus, would that be?
That'd be Grey Knights, yeah. So I mean, hey, yeah, that's not implausible.
And one thing that I actually noticed looking at this, the double layer board, did you guys notice that the boards aren't as wide as a normal kill team board?
I did notice that.
They're only about like,
they look like, they're like 2/3 the distance or something.
Yeah, because if you look at the top board, the Volcus terrain, they don't have all the Volcus terrain. They've just basically got the 2 strongholds and then some of the like small walls.
Yeah.
And it takes up the whole board. Like, so they're not going to be, so for this like 2 board thing we're doing, it's not going to be like 2 full kill team boards. It looks like it's close to the size of like 1.
Yeah, or have we seen like I guess we have the Into the Dark with the Necron train looks like the full size. Yeah,
I think it looks,
or no, that might be skinnier because it only looks like it's 4 of the box of like the squares. Like, see,
yeah.
And here, if you go, we probably go to the other article with the original one. We can tell how big it is. I'll be right back. Let's go scroll.
Yeah, so I think it's not going to be 2 full like boards. It's going to be like 2 boards that are like 2/3 or even 2 half boards.
Yeah, because where is the text that says it? Kill Team Shadowhunt contains 2 double-sided boards which use the maps and missions included. So yeah, probably like one's double-sided for half Volcus with like different layouts or something, and the other one's double-sided for Shadow, or maybe like one side for each is Volcus and one side for each is the Into the Dark. Yeah, because the Into the Dark full Necron board is 6 cubes by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same like size as current Into the Dark 6x7 cubes.
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting little detail. It's not going to be the same size as like I thought it was going to be 2 boards together, but still going to have just about as much space, which is good because you can't run all over the place then at least.
Yeah,
I think it's just 1 board.
Well, they said they're going to have 2 boards, but you think it's going to be the size of 1 board?
Yeah, I think it's just going to include 2 boards.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's cool. That'll make it easier for tournament play too, because you won't have to dedicate 2 giant boards for 2 players.
Now the real question is, we got to find one of those puzzle boards that everyone kind of bought a couple months ago, but that will allow us to stack 2 puzzles on top of one another, so we can do this legit.
Yeah,
so, I like it,
gentlemen. Any other thoughts on what they call it, Shadowhunt?
Yes.
Shadowhunt.
It's cool. I like the models for both of them. Sisters look pretty neat. I'm excited that they're finally got like a proper Celestine like box again, because it was kind of sucky that they went away. The Raptors are pretty neat too. I'm more excited for like using them in kit bashes than the actual poses because they just got those. Every time I look at them, like I said, I just imagine a guy on a skateboard doing like a kickflip.
Did you see that? I posted in like the kill meme.
Yes, the on the tech decks. Yeah,
I did not make that up. I stole it from the Grimdark or Kill Team Reddit or something.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you need to turn it off, like where it like tags, like where it says like stolen from our Grimdark. Like,
I mean, I could just screenshot it.
This is the 41st millennium. Like, let's steal like Trace and Wood.
It's easier to just copy it on my phone than like screenshot it and then copy it. I can just hold down my finger and copy it. And I also don't really care. Nobody's gonna think that I'm actually that creative to fucking do any of that. They know I stole it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah. So, yeah, that's Shadowhunt. I feel like we're all in the same camp of like, bring on the leaks, show us all the leaks.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's some people out there that don't like the leaks. They feel like it's like peeking at your Christmas presents.
Yeah. My mom would always threaten to take my presents back if I peeked, so I never did.
That'd be awesome if Games Workshop was like, no, sorry, you got leaked. We're just gonna kill this.
We're never releasing this.
Yeah. And I'm speaking specifically of Erica Gig Harbor because he's the one who always poo-poos on the leaks.
I'm not specifically like I want leaks, but I'm not going to complain when they happen. You know.
Give me a roadmap.
True, I do like the roadmaps. That was the best thing that came out of this because we hadn't got one yet, and roadmaps are fun. Let me speculate.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Like, you know, give me the names of the boxes like you did that one season.
That was great. Yeah, that was
like
still the best. Into the Dark season.
That was peak.
Yeah.
Give me some like really, really bad silhouettes. You know, like the worst silhouettes you can provide, like the more speculation that there can be.
What they should do is give us the silhouettes of the models on the bases from like directly 90 degrees above, so you can only see like, and then really try and guess, because I think at that point it's really difficult, especially if it's still on this base itself, to figure out what the hell you're looking at 95% of the time. Like even a space marine wouldn't really be identifiable.
No, I like that idea. All blacked out too, just like trace it.
So you're looking at the edges of swords and shit to try and figure out, like, is that a human sword shape, like a power sword, or is that like an Eldar type of power weapon?
Scale all the bases to the same size so that no one knows.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
They should just show us like bases, just flat black just bases, nothing on them. Maybe with some not even feet, just terrain. Just like little bits of rubber.
Let's go crazy here. Let's keep the feet on.
I was angling for Connor.
Yeah, let's keep the feet on the bases, Trek.
Throw him a bone.
Oh yeah, speaking of feet, the Nightbringer.
6 toes. That's canon now.
Yeah, it was fun listening to Sean and Mike argue about. But Sean took what physio or
biology,
anatomy in art school. So,
no doubt Sean was right. But it's I think it's silly to imagine that the Necrons had 6 toes.
I mean, I love that we're like, no, it can't possibly be that they have 6 toes. These, like, you know, yes, they came from humans, but they also like were humans that were absorbed by robots, basically, right?
I don't even think that.
No, they're not. They were different aliens altogether.
Were they different aliens, or were they just like a race of humans?
Who they were Night Lords? Or not Night
Lords? No, the Necrons.
Necrons, no. I mean, they like that one artwork of what they kind of looked like before robots. They kind of were humanoid, but they weren't necessarily
they look
humans.
Like cow.
Yeah,
is what they look like. Theory. Here's a theory.
Game theory.
That the Tau are actually like new bodies for the Necrons that have been like raised genetically. Okay.
Oh.
And they're sometimes they're gonna like back into them.
They're gonna what back into them?
They're gonna back into them.
That's a great sound effect.
You know. Do you guys know that like it's the Optimus Prime? Do you know that?
No, but I like that.
Optimum Prime. Oh, that's so good. I hope you guys know that. I hope someone out there knows that.
Somebody leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment.
I bet Keaton knows it. Keaton seems to know everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, we love you guys. You can find us at me at Lowbrow Minis on Instagram, Connor at Spanaway, Chuck at Painting Cave Minis. You can check out new shirts that are coming soon at dicethrower.bigcartel. Good night. We love you.
Wait, we got some other shit to plug first. So CascadingTabletop.com. CritCon is coming up. Killscream 4 is going to have 2 golden tickets. We're adding a bunch of extra stuff to Killscream as well too. We're going to be adding Warhammer Fantasy Battles. We're going to do Necromunda. We're going to do Mana War.
Nice.
Tickets should be up for those this week. There's also, don't forget, we got Shatterpoint Legion, Warhammer 30K, Kill Team.
Yeah. Kill Team doubles.
Painting classes.
Inquisitor 54 or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's like sold out. Honestly, I think Inquisitor is booked 100%.
One of the Inquisitors is sold out. The other one still has a couple tickets left. Matt DiPietro's classes, there's like 1 ticket left for one of his classes, so make sure you jump on that. Also, we have the Ordo tournament that's coming up in like 3 weeks.
We're gonna go down to 4 rounds on that. And we're going to drop the price down to $40. We're just going to make it a straight tournament. Some feedback we got was that 2 days is too much. So we're just 1 day, $40. Come out, play some games, have some fun.
What will the 1 day be? Saturday, I imagine?
It'll be Saturday, yeah.
Sweet.
Tuesday.
All right, Chuck. Well, we had it originally 2 days. I'm asking a reasonable question here.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, eat my ass.
It's Tuesday tournament.
I'm good, actually.
Speaking of Mallrats,
eating ass?
No, Mallrats. Happy 18th anniversary to my kind of Mallrats. Super bad. That was yesterday, I believe.
Oh yeah, I did see that. It was fine. But no, actually, so tickets on sale for the Ordo tournament. 4 rounds. It's gonna be 1 day. It's gonna be a good tune-up for Killscream too.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Because we're not going to have a balanced data slate. It's going to be, you want to try that team, you want to get some rounds in. It's also great, just if you haven't played in a tournament before, like come out, play in a tournament, learn some kill teams. So
yeah, it's gonna be really good practice. You know, there may be some special prizes there, depending on how many of you guys sign up for it. So it'll be a good time.
All right, now you can give the outro.
Anyways, we love you. Good night.